Ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna be taking a look at some of the champions in the game that I regret ranking up. These are champions that I thought were a good long-term investment, but in actuality, it might have been better if I took up someone else. Now before we start off with the list, a quick shout out to SammyMcoc, who's one of the best content creators in the space. He made a similar video 2 days ago, which I highly recommend you go check out. And he's someone that gives Yori a run for his money in terms of weird and unique rank ups. Now, yes, he did make his video first, and it looks like I stole his idea, but the idea actually came to me when I was still in the womb 22 years ago. Yeah, I stole the idea. Spot number 5, Solvark. And this one honestly deserves a whole video on its own. Now I don't 100% know all of his abilities or how to use him, so do take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. I don't know why he exists. So he's like an energy damage countering champion where he ramps up faster when he goes against such champions, but he's not the fastest or the safest when he does so. Now to be fair, he does take half energy damage instead of the full 100%, but he still takes the damage and his rotations are okay, the real reason why I put him here is because I might have a skill issue with him. Yes, I think he's not worth ranking up at all because there's always going to be a better counter out there, but then again, I don't know how to use him, so take that as you will. And also let me know down in the comments if he's actually good for something or why he even exists. Spot number 4 is someone that Bavia was right about, Northstar. One of the best damage dealers in the game when it comes to super long fights, and one that I thought I'd use way more than I actually do. Just listen to what I said back then. And this take that I'm about to give might age just like milk, but I believe that Clear Silver will be more relevant in places like Act 9 and for any future content that Kabam actually brings. Unfortunately, that is not the case at all. I do think he's really good, but the only thing that holds him back, I would say, is the fact that he has no immunities whatsoever. They could have at least given him an Incinerate, Neuroshock, just something, man. Cause right now, the only place where he shines is in incursions with these specific buffs. Yes, he's also good for Necropolis, but if you already did it, then what? There are so many other champions in the game that can both do good damage and have the utility at the same time, which kinda makes me regret ranking him up when I don't really need him. Spot number 3, the Destroyer. It's one of those cases where the champion just looks so cool that it doesn't make sense why the looks aren't as equal to how strong they are. He's basically got an Absman playstyle, but a lot more lenient. But the problem comes where you have to intercept the opponent 20 times in order to reach the payoff. You can also use special ones to ramp him up faster, and once you reach 100 charges, you need to throw the special 3 or else you're just wasting damage. I'm sure you can already see the problem here. Like my boy Acity likes to say, way too slow for BGs. His value as a defender also declined immensely because they just keep on releasing more and more science champions. Like, just give the dude a break. There's also the case where he's made to counter immortality like Hercules is, but he can't do the same for Serpent. There's a lot more reasons as to why, but if you want to hear those specifically, I would highly recommend watching this video. Spot number 2 is Wong. And the reasons for having him here are actually the same ones that Northstar has, except I only used Wong for like a week after taking him to rank 3, and I never again touched him after. It's kinda crazy. He's one of the best champions in the game with his ability to basically be immortal by healing while also dealing damage at the same time. But unfortunately why I have him here is it's a mix of him being way too slow for normal fights and him not having any utility that's a must-have. The only one that he has as far as I'm aware of is the Fate Steal that he applies from the special 3. I guess he also has the immortality countering thing, but it's not 2022, man. Hercules is dead. He's not a bad champion whatsoever. In fact, I honestly wish I used him more. But the fact that he's here at spot number 2 means that there's not really any reason for me to do so. Spot number 1, and this one kind of isn't actually a champion that's on the list, but also here at the same time. Infamous Iron Man. Yep. Now hear me out first. Hear me out. He's one of my absolute favorite champions in the game alongside Zemo and Anti-Venom, which basically makes them the Rebello Musketeers. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The reason as to why he's here is simply because 1, his damage is lower than I expected it to be, and 2, if the opponent is shock immune, then it's basically GG's. When I first took him up to rank 4, I actually felt genuine pain in the stomach because I thought I just wasted rank 4 materials choosing him over Onslaught. Which isn't to say that his damage is low, but when you compare it to his rank 3 counterpart, it's not that much of an upgrade. Definitely wouldn't recommend anyone taking him to rank 4 unless you truly like him like that. And as for the second reason, I did say he's one of my favorite champions in the game. But whenever I try to use him, I always discover that a champion has shock immunity for some reason. He can't fight Dust, Onslaught, Arcade, Absman. Bro, can I please just use him? I honestly think they need to give an alternative like Ironfart does. Maybe let him place Plasma instead of the shocks. It would definitely allow him to take more fights than he can right now, and he won't actually belong on this list. Please just let me use the champion when I want to, Kaban. But that is pretty much it for my top 5 list of champions. Let me know down in the comments if you have any that you regret taking up. Make sure to join my Discord group. The link will be down in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!